staged a peaceful march against ASFA on January 10 from Dimapur to Kohima. Chief Minister Nltv writes a letter to Assam CM stating that borders of Karbi Anglong, particularly Balijan C. Khan Basti, was established by late Haji Manigul Khan in 1910 and was later on bought by the Nagas and constructed permanent residential and commercial buildings as well as churches. The state government decides to set up a third party to negotiate with the tribal bodies of Shamator area to resolve their differences before making the declaration of Shamator as a district. Nagaland NGOs Forum holds its general meeting cum seminar at Hotel Jal Mahal, Dimapur, with several other NGOs who attended the meeting. The government of Nagaland, with regards to the rising cases of COVID-19, decides to declare yellow alert in the state, following which the Home Department would also issue a fresh SOP. The Election Commission of India announces the dates for assembly polls in 5 states including Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Uttarakhand, Goa and Manipur. Welcome to Nagaland TV. You're watching English Primetime News. I'm Yashira and now the news in detail. After the extension of the Draconian Act ASFA for another 6 months in Nagaland, the citizens of the state have decided to start a peaceful march against ASFA on January 10 from Dimapur to Kohima on foot. They are set to start the march from Dimapur supermarket near the garden area at 6 a.m. and will halt in Fifema for the night, while they will resume the march next day at 6 a.m. from Fifema to Kohima. Furthermore, the press release stated that anyone can retire at any point as well as join the march from any point. The release further requested the citizens to obey the authorities and not to indulge in any form of violence and maintain proper COVID protocols. Athletics Federation of India on Friday, through a release, informed that due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic situation in the country, the South Asian Athletics Cross Country Championships and 56th National Cross Country Athletics Championship 2022 is postponed until further notice, which was earlier scheduled to be held in Kohima on 15 January. AFI further informed that SAAF Cross Country and 56th National Cross Country Athletics Championship 2022 will be held at same place on a later date after assessing the COVID situation in the country. Nagaland Chief Minister Nltv wrote a letter to the Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma for the Naga residents living along the borders of Karbi Anglong, particularly Balijan C. Khan Basti. Rio stated that village was established by late Haji Manigul Khan in the year 1910. He further mentioned that Nagas bought the land from Khan's descendants and constructed permanent residential and commercial buildings as well as churches on the land which is under their lawful possession for the last many decades. Rio noted that majority of the residents are retired government employees who have invested their lifelong savings in constructing their buildings. They are law-abiding citizens of Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council, Assam, and many are availing welfare schemes such as ration card, job card and electricity provided by Government of Assam. Their names are also enrolled in the electoral roll of the Election Commission of India. Further, Rio requested Sharma to intervene and protect the lives and property of the Naga residents of Karbi Anglong in keeping with social justice and spirit of neighborly relations between the two states. The 7th Nagaland Open Cheda Championship and Torquera Championship organized by Tragopan Club was held at Arkil Viswama village on Saturday. In the Open Cheda Championship, Tosoville Neikha was adjudged the winner, while Mariho Sothu and Kelen Goto Neil stood second and third respectively, while Medo Nekha received the best player. Furthermore, in the women's category, out of the 4 Khels, Z Khel stood as the winner and P Khel received the second position. Novino Koso of Z Khel stood out among the 40 participants and was adjudged as the best player. Notably, Cheda is an indigenous game mostly played by manfolk from the southern Angami tribe, while Toru Ke Ra is a game for the women folk. A total of 72 manfolk participated in the 7th Open Cheda Championships, while 40 girls representing the 4 Khels of Vishwama village took part in the first Toru Ke Ra Championship.
Today is a very special day for our people, especially in southern Angam area. This Cheda play by the Meng folks is one of the unique games that we play in our area. We don't see this game anywhere in the world. This has been traditionally passed by our forefathers from generation to generations. And today it is being played within this particular time. And then one of the best, and then where the Meng folk enjoyed. It's a stick plant, and it has a very unique and magical power that once it is lit properly, it can fly even up to 1,000 feet across. It's really wonderful, and then one of the best games that we, the Meng folk, enjoyed. Not only in our state, even all over the world, we never see or we never come across this game. This game is played during Sikrini time and then confined to 30 days, started from Sikrini season till end of the Sikrini. So it's traditionally we cannot play any beyond that 13 days. And this game is very unique where every old, young, and every kind of people can play. And then whoever plays this game, it's been a blessing to our people, and this is one of the greatest games that we are playing. We don't see this game anywhere in the world. We have another game that has been introduced today, that is Toru Ke Ra. This game is not played not only by our people, even other people and some other tribe or some other state people, they play, but this is one of the best and unique game being played by the women folks.
A book titled Magical Memories, Nagaland 40 Years Ago was unveiled during a special book launch meeting on Saturday at Assam Book Fair in Guwahati. The book is an English translation of late Sayyida Sakina Ashfaq's Nagaland. Notably, the book titled Magical Memories Nagaland 40 Years Ago was translated by Deepak Goswami, while the introduction of the book was written by the eminent intellectual Dr. Hiren Gohai. Meanwhile, the book was unveiled by renowned singer Loknath Goswami.
নিজৰ কান্ধত তুলি ল'লে আৰু মোক চিৰকৃতজ্ঞ কৰিলে। পুথিখনত যদি মোৰ কিবা ভুল ভ্ৰান্তি হৈছে তাৰ বাবে ক্ষমা প্ৰাৰ্থনা কৰি আৰু আন্তৰিক ধন্যবাদ জনাই মোৰ নিজা কথাখিনিৰে ইমানতে সামৰিলোঁ। সৈয়দা সকিনা আশ্ৰম 18/11/1975 এইখিনি মাৰ কথা।
তাই নাগালেণ্ডত থকাটা ক'বা নহ'লে ক'বা এইটোৰ ফাংচনটো বুজিছোঁ এতিয়া মই ভাবি আছোঁ মই ভাবোঁ তাত আইতাই ভাল লাগিব। Oh hey, 跟着一里路，一起走啦耶路，皮皮走啦，哦嘿，一起走啦，哦嘿，哦嘿，是你走啦，是耶，哦嘿，哦嘿，哦嘿，咿哟咿哟，哦嘿，哦。Actually, गान तो बहुत
Nagaland NGOs Forum on Saturday held its general meeting cum seminar at Hotel Jal Mahal, Dimapur. Several other NGOs also attended the meeting. Furthermore, during the meeting, members of the forum for the session of 2022 were elected with Advocate Pavotso Lohe as the president and Vikali A. Shimomi as the vice president. Notably, NNF started in the year 2017 with 84 NGOs and has done many projects and activities for the benefit of the citizens till date.
The list of NGOs, I think it was in the month of November or October, I'm not very sure. So we got the list from our IHG coordinator, Mr. Chinidang. We got 199 NGO lists with their pro forma, details and everything. From 199 NGOs, it was very hard for us.
Dimapur, I've been in this field for the last almost 30 years, and I've even resigned from my government job to be in the social service. Otherwise, I would be retiring as a commissioner of excise, additional HOD next year. I think this year, maybe this year, middle part of this year. So I'll be the commissioner. You'll not be able to see me here in this situation. But for the sake of our people, even though I was not able to do much, I resigned 30 years ago.
Because all of us, just be alert, take down notes, and we will have a round of question hours. I was told that the resource person will be given 1 hour each, but I took the liberty to say I will give them 40 minutes each, and the rest 40 minutes we will keep aside for discussions, getting their inputs, questions, anything. So let's be alert with the questions and get ready with ourselves. The topic that we have today is on sustainable development. And this is something not just Nagaland, not just India, but the whole world is working towards achieving this goal by 2030. It's very sad that Nagaland, as per the NITI Aayog report, we were told that Nagaland is one of the worst performing states, and that was really sad. But with our experts here, and today with our collective efforts, we will be able to
Government of India on Thursday released the 10th monthly installment of post-devolution revenue deficit grant of Rs 9,871 crore to 17 states. Notably, the 15th Finance Commission had recommended a total post-devolution revenue deficit grant of Rs 1,18,152 crore to 17 states in the financial year 2021 to 2022. Out of this, an amount of Rs 98.710 crore or 83.33% has been released so far. According to reports, Nagaland received Rs 379.75 as the 10th monthly installment of post-devolution revenue deficit grant for the year 2021 to 22. Notably, the state received a total of Rs 3797.50 crore as PDRD grant for this financial year from April to January. Amid the surge in the COVID-19 cases, the central government on Friday announced a 7-day mandatory home quarantine and an RT-PCR test on the 8th day for all international arrivals in the country with effect from January 11 till further orders. As per the order issued by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on Friday, travellers from specified countries at risk will also have to submit a sample for COVID testing post-arrival and will have to wait for the results at the airport before leaving or taking a connecting connecting flight. If negative, travelers from at-risk nations will also have to undergo a home quarantine for 7 days and then get their RT-PCR test done on the 8th day. Notably, travelers shall also be required to upload results of repeat RT-PCR test for COVID-19 done on 8th day on Air Suvidha portal. The Delhi police on Friday said that the investigation in the Bully Bhai app case has so far suggested that the intention of the mastermind was to get publicity and make an identity of his own. The probe revealed that 21 years old Neeraj Bishnoi was influenced by social media contents to create the app. The police officials also said that no other individual was involved in the case. Furthermore, the police alleged that Bishnoi was possibly involved in the Suli deals case and that they are investigating the matter. Bishnoi's father also cited that he had become addicted to his laptop and practically locked himself inside his room since the first lockdown in March 2020. The Election Commission of India on Saturday announced the dates for assembly polls in 5 states, including Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Uttarakhand, Goa and Manipur. Chief Election Commissioner Sushil Chandra has announced that UP will go to poll in 5 phases from February 10 to March 7, while Punjab, Uttarakhand and Goa will vote on February 14 and Manipur will vote on February 27 and March 3. Further, the counting of votes will be held on March 10. Notably, elections will be held for 403 assembly seats in UP, 117 in Punjab, 70 in Uttarakhand, 60 in Manipur and 40 in Goa. CEC declared that the model code of conduct comes into effect immediately on announcement of the schedules. Hence, CEC has requested political parties to mandatorily upload on their website detailed information regarding individuals with pending criminal cases selected as poll candidates and as to why this particular candidate was selected.
To this press conference, as you are aware that the term of legislative assemblies of Goa, Manipur, Punjab, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh are due to expire in this year on March 15th, March 19th, March 23rd and again March 23rd and May 14th respectively. A total of 690 assembly constituencies will go poll this time. These includes 40 assembly constituencies in Goa, 60 assembly constituencies in Manipur, 117 ACs in Punjab, 17 ACs in Uttarakhand and 403 ACs in Uttar Pradesh. The Constitution of India places upon ECI solemn responsibility to conduct timely elections. It is the right of citizens to exercise their sovereign right, their representatives. For the past 2 years, the impact of COVID-19.
3 members of the family of Punjab Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi have tested positive for COVID-19. While the CM samples were negative, Mohile Civil Surgeon Adarsh Pal Kaur on Saturday said that Chief Minister's wife Dr. Kamaljit Kaur, his son Navjeet Singh and daughter-in-law Simrandhir Kaur was tested positive for COVID-19. The family members infected with the virus are reported to be under home isolation in Kharar. A massive landslide took place in Jammu-Srinagar National Highway on Friday. Notably, heavy rain triggered the massive landslide, which was caught on CCTV camera. According to reports, the incident happened near Bantol Plaza at around 4:10 p.m. on Friday. However, no injuries was reported as the authorities already had closed the road. In the CCTV footage released on Friday, a large chunk of rock was recorded, hitting the ground within 10 seconds. The Central Bureau of Investigation has named 6 policemen in its charge sheet for their alleged role in the death of Kanpur-based businessman Manish Gupta. Businessman Gupta was allegedly beaten to death by police in a hotel during a late-night raid on September 28 last year. The accused policeman named in the charge sheet have been identified as SHO Jagat Narayan Singh, SI Akshay Kumar Mishra, SI Vijay Yadav, SI Rahul Dubey, Head Constable Kamlesh Singh Yadav and Constable Prashant Kumar. The CBI stated that on the intervening night, the SHO along with the 2 sub-inspectors and 3 other police personnel entered the room and started misbehaving with Manish Gupta. It is alleged that on protest started beating him, resulting in grievous injuries that led to his death on spot. Border security forces on Friday seized an abandoned Pakistani boat near the border outpost in Firozpur district in Punjab. Notably, a wooden boat was spotted by BSF personnel belonging to 136 Battalion during patrol duty near the DT Mall border outpost along the international border. A senior BSF officer said that due to the thick fog in the area, it is ideal to conduct smuggling activities. A search operation was made after the patrolling team recovered the boat. The team alerted the local villages to inform the BSF in case of any suspicious activities. That is all for now. Keep watching Nltv for more news and updates.
Nltv, Stop Manulaga Awaz. Watch us live on Jio TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 10 in Global Chapter, and for Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates.